Okay, our third method for the second part of the 8.3 notes is the FOIL method. FOIL stands for the F. Each letter has a thing. So F is first. And so when I look at this first example, I'm looking at what's the first term in this grouping? It's the 2x. What's the first term in this grouping? It's the x. So that's your first terms. Those are your first terms first. The next, the O, stands for outer. So if I'm looking at this from left to right, this is an outsider. And this is an outsider. Because they're like outside on the edges of the parentheses. So outer will be 2x times 3. Well, if those were outers, there obviously are some inners as well. Your I is for inner. So what's the inside crew here? This is like my inner circle. -6 times, this is an inner as well, times x. And then finally, the L. So if there was first terms, there are also going to be last terms. And so for this example, the last terms in this set of parentheses is this -6. And the last term in this set of parentheses is 3. So -6 times -3. Once you get the hang of it, it's really not that daunting. I know that seemed like it was forever. But eventually you'll do this part in your head. So the first terms, when I multiply them, I get 2x. Oh. Sorry, it's going to bother me probably more than you. Well, some of you. Last. Okay, back to what I was trying to say. 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times 3 is 6x. -6 times x is -6x. Something's wrong. Is it? Maybe not. And then -6 and -3 is +18. Okay, no, nothing's wrong. These are my like terms. So I have the 2x squared, and then 6x minus 6x is nothing. So plus 18. I'm not going to write 0x because it's just, you don't need it. What's 0 times x? 0. Okay, so for the next one, same thing. Let's do the first terms first. So my first term is the n times the 3. That's 3n squared. If I multiply n times 3n, because that's my first terms. Outer. The outside terms here are the n and the -4. That's -4n. And then your inner terms. Inside, the inside scoop. -5 times 3n is -15n. And then your last terms. So this is last in this set of parentheses, and this is last in this set of parentheses. So -5 times -4 is +20. Last step, beautiful people, combine your like terms. 3n squared minus 19n plus 20. There you go. Do me a favor, go ahead, press pause and try part C using the same method. Okay, super duper important question. So using FOIL, this is what I would have gotten for the first term, 10h squared, outer, -6h, inner, 30h, and last, -18. Then when I combine them, I got 10h squared plus 24h minus 18. Now, here's the thing. If you hate the FOIL method, don't use it. Use the box or distributive. If you hate the box method, forget about it. Use FOIL and distributive. You have choices. I'm giving you 3 options to choose from, and whichever one you feel the most comfortable is going to be the best option for you to use. Always. Okay, so the next part is an application problem. That's my way of saying word problem so that no one freaks out. A medical center's rectangular parking lot. So we have a rectangular parking lot. That's good to know. That means I'm going to give myself a nice little reference there. Has a length of 30 meters and a width of 20 meters. Okay. So it's 20 by 30. The center plans to expand both the length and the width of the parking lot by 2x meters. So we start there, and we're going to extend it. So by 2x. We're going to add 2x. What polynomial in standard form represents the area of the expanded parking lot? So what I'm trying to find out is, what is the area now that we have expanded this whole thing? So I want to find the area of this. You have options, beautiful people. Let's look at this as an expression first, though. So from here to here, I'm going to need to multiply 30 plus 2x. Why am I multiplying? Because area is equal to length times width. So this is the length times the width, which is 20 plus 2x. Now, whichever method you like, distributive property, box method, or FOIL, do it right now to simplify this expression. And then you can just check your answer with me. I get 4x squared plus 100x plus 600. Check it, whichever way you like it. Make sure you can do it to get this answer. If you do, then you're all good. On the very, very bottom of this, or even over here in this area, if there's anything on here that you're not sure about, actually just go through your notes for 8.2 and 8.3. Highlight anything that you're not sure about, and then bring that to me as a question in our next class. Thank you so much, and have a great day.